All right, guys, I hope you got your coffee. I hope you got you a little water break or whatever you need, because this is part 2 of this coaching class, right? Listen, it's still talking about how to get up and move forward, right? But we're going to focus more on the foundation. Yeah, the foundation. This is what you're going to need to get you through this upcoming new year. This is going to be something you need to help you through situations that when people be like, man, I don't know how you did that. They won't know, but you will know, because it was the foundation that helped you get there. So let's talk about it. Let's get into it. Now, like always, we'll provide you a scripture that you can use on your journey, something that you can refer back to as you go through your day, as you go through your morning, whatever time you see this video. But let's get into it. Matthew 7:24. And it says, the wise man built his house on a rock. You see, building your house on a rock means it's built on a solid foundation. And no matter if it's a government shutdown, or if it seems like you don't know what to do or where to turn, or if it seems like school is becoming a little bit challenging, or just getting that promotion seems like it's taking forever. You see, when you built your home, your safe place on a solid foundation, no matter what goes on, you can always remain calm and be able to rise above. I'm not saying it won't be challenging. I won't say tears won't come. But you'll be able to dig a little bit deeper and find peace based on the foundation that you built yourself on. All right. Let's go into point 1. Success without God is shaky ground. Listen, I truly believe and I believe that having God at the foundation of everything, of all things, is so important. As you go through life, as you encounter just different people and you're in different environments, you see, environments and different people will change and come in and out your life, right? But if you have a solid foundation and focus on God, it would allow you to get through certain situations, and different opportunities will meet and come your way. And when you have God at the foundation, that success will come. So much needed, so much work. It'll be so much worth it, because you know you didn't do anything to compromise yourself. You did everything right to get there. So if you haven't, write it down, please. Success without God is shaky ground. We are building a solid foundation. From the beginning, when January first come in 2026, we're building that foundation to help you get through the rest of this year and so on. You see, having God at the foundation of it all. Remember, I talked about it on my first video. We're not only talking about getting to that extra place that you need to go, that 1% to get over the wall, that 1% to help you get there. But we also want to talk about how to keep you there and to excel. And you want to stay there and excel, you want to have God at that foundation to help you get there. All right? Here we go. Step 2, point 2. And point 2 is talking about this. Faith gives you discipline, peace, clarity, and decision making. There's a lot of times where people always ask, like, man, you're so patient. You seem like you're so wise. You're so this, you're so that. And I listen to a lot of people, and I'm like, yeah, I always like to say, I thank God for my mom and my dad. Because my mom always had that loving, tender spirit, and my dad was just, he was just hardworking, firm, and just hardworking, go getter, right? And I believe just with those two together, they taught me so many, great things in life. But it was also because, they built me and taught me how to have God at the foundation of everything. So a lot of times when people ask, like, how I'm able to do all this and that, it's not really my experiences of how, but it's more of my experience with who. And my experience with who is the God, the I am, the great I am. And he has been able to have and allow me to, in different scenarios and situations where it seems like it wanted to wipe me out, it could have wiped me out. I remain calm and understand. That doesn't mean I didn't cry. That doesn't mean I wasn't down on myself. I didn't want to give up. But because I had God at the foundation, and I had that strong faith of just believing that, you know what, He can continue to guide me. He can continue to show me the way. And if I can just put that armor on, that armor of God on, I can get through different situations. And I believe you too. I believe as we come into 2026 that anything that you thought that was going to hold you back, anything that you thought that was going to stop you from getting to that next level, I believe that is all lies. I believe that you have the opportunity to get there. And I believe opportunity is quite frankly right closer than you believe, because what? We can have God at the foundation. If we have God at the foundation, that success will come the way we need it to come. That faith to decide and make decisions will come a lot easier. But you know, like always, in every video, I'm going to say it the choice is yours. The choice is yours of how you want to start your day. You can choose to wake up each day and scroll on Instagram, scroll on TikTok, and let all the things that you see going on in the world fill your head up the first moment you wake up. Or you could decide, hey, I'm going to read that book. I'm going to take just a few moments to pray. I'm going to go and do the little workout to clear my head and just focus and breathe. I'm going to go and just, I'm going to read maybe a few scriptures out of the book, of the Bible. But at the end of the day, the choice is yours. And I believe if you choose to put healthy choices first, you will build that solid foundation with God, but also have that faith and patience to get through any situation you go through. See, 2026 won't run you. You get to run your year. And how you run your year starts with the foundation you build it on. All right? Hey, listen, I want to thank you for coming in and tuning in for part 2. We're going to keep rolling right into part 3. So go ahead. If you need to take a break, go ahead and get some more coffee. If you need to just get another pen and paper so that you can have more notes to fill out and write, go do that, because we're coming right back and we hopping right back in. So join me on part 3. We almost there. This is going to help you get to 2026 and run 2026. You got this. Let's go.